Happy Monday, and welcome to another episode of Cases that Should Have Gone to the Supreme Court of Canada, but didn't. Today we're talking about animal cruelty. Cases that should have gone to the Supreme Court of Canada, but didn't. Mr. Wang was charged in Quebec with a number of offenses related to animal cruelty for some cats that he owned. As part of an offer to settle his case, he suggested that he be returned the cats with conditions for their care to prevent further abuse of the animals and to make sure that they were properly looked after. The court declined this offer, essentially indicating that they didn't have jurisdiction to impose an order that would allow Mr. Wang to have the animals and also be on conditions to look after them properly. Mr. Wang sought leave to appeal to the Supreme Court of Canada, who denied the application. And this case raises very important issues. We're seeing a new trend in Canadian law towards preferring pets as members of the family, essentially treating pets more like people and less like chattel or property under the law. And these trends are important because of the significant role that pets play in our lives, the emotional value that we get from having pets, and the emotional connection that people make to their animals. And this can occur even in cases of animal cruelty, where somebody is alleged to have not properly cared for their pet. They may still feel an emotional bond with the animal, but have been incapable of properly caring for the pet or unwilling or unable to care properly for the pet for reasons beyond their control. Allowing a court the ability to impose a condition on return of the animal, to protect the animal, and to reunite the families is very similar to the way that the courts deal with applications involving children who are removed from the family for their protection, but then can be placed back in the care of the family with the proper conditions in place to protect the children, proper monitoring, and repeat follow-up visits. There is mechanisms in the law that look similar to what Mr. Wang was asking for the court to do. And this was a perfect opportunity for the Supreme Court of Canada to get ahead of a developing area of law and to shine some light on ways in which the existing law can be used to model how somebody can still maintain their close relationship with their animal, with whom they share an emotional bond, while caring for and protecting the safety of that animal and preventing further instances of potential animal cruelty or harm to the animal. Unfortunately, the Supreme Court of Canada declined to take the opportunity to be on the edge of developments in the law, and it's going to take other cases of animal cruelty where people might not have to be separated from their pets before the Supreme Court of Canada has another opportunity to hear this issue. Cases that should have gone to the Supreme Court of Canada, but didn't. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Cases that Should Have Gone to the Supreme Court of Canada, but didn't. I'm Kyla Lee at Acumen Law. Thank you to Brazen Bull Creative for putting together these videos. Please like, subscribe, and share with your friends.